Hi Crickets! I hope yesterday you enjoyed the book Little Red Riding Hood. So in this book, Little Red Riding Hood was going to visit her grandma, and the big bad wolf got ahead of her, and what did he do? He gobbled up her grandma and dressed up like the grandma to try and trick Little Red Riding Hood. But if you remember, the woodcutter came along and shook grandma out of the wolf, and then they chased the wolf away. So that's the original version of Little Red Riding Hood. Today we're going to read the mixed up version called Little Red and the Very Hungry Lion. So let's see what happens in this book, what the similarities and differences are. This is Little Red. Today she is going to be gobbled up by a lion. This is the lion. Well, that's what he thinks is going to happen anyway. So there's the lion. And there's Little Red, two of our characters in the book. One hot morning, Auntie Rosie woke up covered in spots. There was only one thing for them, spot medicine. Ring, 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 ring. Oh dear, said Little Red when she heard the news. I'll come right away. So she put some spot medicine in her basket and waved goodbye to her daddy. It was a long way to Auntie Rosie's house. Little Red walked under the giraffes, over the sleepy crocodiles, and past the chattering monkeys. She crept around the termite mounds and under the leaping gazelle. Then she caught a ride on an elephant, wiggled her way around the hippos and warthogs, and waved hello to the meerkats. Then she sat down in the shade of a shady tree, and that's when the lion arrived. The very hungry lion. Oh, hello, purred the lion. Where are you going? To visit my auntie who is covered in spots, said Little Red. In the time it took for his tummy to rumble, the very hungry lion had cooked up a very naughty plan, and he rushed off to put his plan into action. So here's his plan, my very clever plan. Sneak off to Auntie Rosie's house, hide her in a cabinet, dress up as Auntie Rosie, wait for a bit, jump up and eat Little Red, eat Auntie Rosie for dessert. You are a very clever lion. Well done. What do you think? Is he going to be successful in his plan? Let's check. When he arrived, the very hungry lion stuffed Auntie Rosie in a cabinet and locked the door. Then he squeezed himself into one of her nightgowns and covered himself all over in spots. Of course, when Little Red arrived, she realized right away it wasn't Auntie Rosie sitting in the bed. She quickly looked around and spotted her auntie peeking through a gap in the cabinet. Then Little Red decided that she was going to teach the naughty lion a lesson. So he got through part of his plan, but Little Red caught on right away from the beginning. Oh, Auntie, cried Little Red, what tangled hair you have. And before the very hungry lion could even lick his lips, Little Red had brushed and combed and twisted and braided until the lion had a lovely new look. This had not been part of the lion's plan. So she gave the lion a new hairstyle. Do you like it? So he opened his mouth wide. Disgusting! Disgusting, shouted Little Red. What gigantic, grimy teeth you have, Auntie. Look at that yucky mouth of teeth. And Little Red made the very hungry lion brush, brush, brush his teeth until they sparkled. Oh, Auntie, sighed Little Red, what an old nightgown you are wearing. And before the very hungry lion knew it, Little Red had found a much prettier dress for him to wear. This had not been part of the lion's plan either. What do you think? Do you like the way the lion looks? Stop! Yelled the lion. I am a very hungry lion and my tummy is grumbling. He's getting angry. Little Red pointed her finger. Well, trying to eat children and aunties is very naughty. If you were hungry, all you had to do was ask for some food. The very hungry lion let Auntie Rosie out of the cabinet and said sorry ever so politely. Little Red gave Auntie Rosie the spot medicine, which worked immediately. Then the three of them gobbled up a whole basket of donuts together. The lion had 5. Soon it was beginning to get dark, so the lion walked all the way back home with Little Red on his very best behavior. He promised to never, ever, ever try to eat another auntie or any children. But he might be tempted to eat Daddy. No! Bad kitty! The end. I hope you enjoyed that book. So there's a lot of similarities and differences, that there's people and animals together, just like in the Little Red Riding Hood book. But if you remember, in Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf ate the grandma. In this book, think about what the lion did to the auntie. And talk to your families about other similarities, things that are the same, or differences that you saw or heard in the book and saw in the pictures. Hope you have a wonderful day. We're going to be together very soon. Next Monday is when you can come back to school if your mommies, daddies, or grandmas or grandpas are able to bring you. So we hope to see you soon. Bye.